Hello, welcome to the Common Law Court. This is the 12th of February 2020 and this is the second video done today. This one is a short video but specifically dealing with the issue of void orders. For those of you who are not aware, just to let you know, we've actually worked out within the existing system, the statutory system that is, in the rules that they have, rules, regulations, laws, whatever you want to call them, they effectively are rules. The existing system allows for orders which are granted by a judge to be voided. Now, the reason you can void them is only if there is a fundamental flaw in the procedure when the decision was granted. Well, there is, because the fundamental flaw deals with the issue of the living man. They have no authority and jurisdiction over the living man once you confirm your standing with the Common Law Court, and also once you've obtained ownership of the fiction through the Common Law Court. This determines that they have no authority to deal with you, and therefore the decision can be voided. Now, the interesting thing about voiding the decision, we do so by using the paperwork, the templates available through the Common Law Court site. They are available under the shop heading and void orders on the homepage. So if you go there and select the appropriate category, the documents are there to download and an explanation as to how to use these. Now, when the documents go in, you are required to submit two. You submit a void order and the supporting documentation to the court that issued the order against you. A second copy would then go into the court of record within the UK, England and Wales. It would be the Royal Courts of Justice, and it's either for the civil or criminal one, and the addresses are up on the court site. Or if it was in Scotland, it would go to the court that issued the decision, and the second one would go to the Court of Session. And again, the addresses are up on the website when you complete the form. When you complete these forms, you send out a copy through recorded delivery, and once they've been signed for, what we're doing is suggesting that you submit 3 emails. The 3 emails will be submitted 2 to 3 days apart, so allow them to sign for the documentation. Give them a day or a couple of days to obviously deal with the documentation, and then you can send in the initial email. Now, the emails all go to the court of origin, the court that granted the decision against you. So you have voided it, and what you do is you send an email in. Now, the emails are actually done, so the only thing you have to do is add the address for the court. The paperwork is available under the website, and if you go to the community heading, go to documentation and select the option court, and then beneath that you will see there's a couple of options, but one is emails for void orders. If you click on that, you'll be given a Word document, but you'll see that there's 3 separate emails. The first one goes into the court that issued it, and it's addressed to the court clerk. So providing you can find the email address, which you should have with the court papers, send in the first email, which effectively tells them that you've given them a void order and the rules require them to set the decision aside. Give them 48 hours to do so and to respond by email. That's it. After the 48 hours, if they fail to deal with it, you then reply to the court again to tell them that they have failed to comply with the procedures. In doing so, they're also committing a crime, a criminal offence. So therefore, as you tell them that you're going to give them a final 48 hours to deal with it, but in the second email you also copy in various politicians. Now, when you copy in the politicians, you're informing them about the behaviour of the previous judge that dealt with this and the refusal to do so. You're copying it in for their attention, and you give them 48 hours to do so. Now, if after 48 hours they don't deal with it, what you then do is send the third and final email. The third and final email goes in, but if they fail to comply and set the order aside, what you then do is you tell the authorities that the various other individuals that are copied into the email, you inform them that they are then required to deal with it. As they're paid by the people in this country and the decision has been voided both lawfully and legally, they're now required to do so. These individuals will have to step up, and if not, they'll be held accountable. Now, after that, when the third email goes in, Until such times it's dealt with, what we're doing is we're asking you to repeat the email and just resend it every day until the issue's dealt with. So you send in the 3 emails, the final email, the third one, when that's been dealt with, every other day after that, just resend it. And we'll continue to deal with issues. Now, given the amount of people that are using these already, what we're hoping to do is get these in on a large scale, and then when the time's appropriate, if necessary, we can then have a case against the various individuals concerned. Now, under the Crown Proceedings Act from 1947, if the individuals concerned, meaning the judges, refuse to comply with the statutory legislation and the requirements to set that order aside, they can then be held personally liable for damages. So therefore, it means that everyone that cancels these uses these void orders to cancel the previous decisions. If the judges refuse to set them aside, they will be held personally liable. So hopefully that will be the case, and if need be, we can then address this through the existing courts. This is for damages because they do not have any way around this. They are required to comply because the order has been void. They have no way of getting around this. Once it's void, it must be set aside. They're required to do so, and if they fail to do so, they will be held accountable. Okay. What we're going to do just now is we're going to point out one other thing. Now, in relation to the void orders, while it's nice that they're void and we can confirm that, it's also nice to confirm that they are lawful as well. So what we're going to do is, the document you have is approximately 15 to 16 pages. That's the void order, and it will be signed off accordingly and witnessed. When you do this, as you send these off to the court, obviously the relevant courts, take a copy of this and copy it as a PDF file. So only that, we don't need the supporting exhibits. All we need is the void order. Once it's been completed and signed, scan in a copy, and then if you go onto the website, the Common Law Court website, under the deeds heading, select the category at the bottom, which is for other documents. If you click on that, what you can then do is enter the information regarding your name, put your name in, and then obviously it will ask you which sort of document you're uploading. The document you'll confirm is a void order. You then have to put in a copy of your email address for contact purposes, and you'll then be required to upload a copy of the order, which is only the void order, the 16 page document. If you upload that, and then obviously it says just submit that at the bottom, what this does is it then records that as a lawful document with the Common Law Court, and it will then establish a reference number for you. So you'll be given a reference number for this order. That then confirms that it is a lawful document and it can be enforced through the Common Law Court. It's something that the existing courts, the statutory courts, so-called places of business, cannot deal with. So it's a matter of getting it on record, get it onto the Common Law Court, submit a copy for us, and obtain a reference number that can be used. Again, just to confirm that, you can do so under the deeds heading. Under deeds, select the option for other documents. Click onto that, put in a couple of pieces of information, and upload a copy of the PDF file that you're submitting. Do that online. We'll keep a record here, and as I says, that then gives you the reference number you require to confirm that this is a lawful document. Okay. Again, for the emails, if you visit the website, I'll be uploading them later on this evening. So what you can do is go on to the heading under Community, go to the documentation section and choose the category court. So when you choose the court, you will see void emails and select them there. There will be the 3 emails. Just copy, amend them as you see fit, bearing in mind you may have to amend it because the judge may be male or female, and again you'll be required to put the judge's name in as well. So have a look at these. If there's any problems, contact the Common Law Court through the email address for some support if you wish that. But the emails are self-explanatory and you should be able to deal with it. Amend them and then just send them in. Okay. Thank you for joining. Hopefully we'll see you again shortly, but remember, please spread this information, share it, and let people know that you can actually void any orders you wish to do so within the system. share this on social media, and again, get people to subscribe to the Common Law Court site on YouTube for further updates. Please feel free to do so. Share this and hopefully join us again shortly. There is another video going up. Please bear in mind that this one is dealing with the coronavirus issue, and 5G is going up shortly, so please have a look at it just now. It's something to make you think about what's currently going on. It's interesting, but the other interesting point is seemingly when this goes up in social media, it's not up for any length of time and it seems to be removed very quickly. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with this. So it is going up just now, so please have a look. It may be interesting watching that. Okay, goodbye, thanks for joining, and again, hopefully you come back. I'm hoping to put a video up every 3 or 4 days just now, because there is a lot going on just now. So share the word and hopefully come back and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.